Today we are going to see about an example problem, example 6.7, 11th standard physics. A bob of mass m is suspended by a light string of length L. So this is the length of the string, this is the bob. It is imparted a horizontal velocity v0. So it has a horizontal velocity of v0. At the lowest point A, this is point A, point B and point C, such that it completes a semicircular trajectory in the vertical plane with the string becoming slack only on reaching the topmost point C. So when the bob moves to the topmost point, the string slacks, it is loosened. So this is shown in figure 6.6. Obtain an expression for v0, the horizontal velocity, the speeds at points B and C we require speed, the ratio of kinetic energies Kb divided by Kc at B and C, comment on the nature of the trajectory of the bob after it reaches the point C. Now if you consider this bob at this point, it has horizontal velocity, it has a tension towards this middle point, and it has acceleration due to gravity. So here you have m into g. Now if you carefully look at this point, it has tension and mg both are in opposite direction. But whereas when it grows to the topmost point, mg and tension both are acting vertically downwards. Okay, keeping this in mind, we will do the analysis. Okay, so the answer is there are two external forces on the bob. One is gravity and the tension. So we are going to work with gravity and tension in the string. The latter does not work since the displacement of the bob is always normal to the string. The potential energy of the bob is thus associated with the gravitational force only. The total mechanical energy E of the system is conserved. We take the potential energy of the system to be 0 at the lowest point A. Thus at A, it has only kinetic energy, which is given by half mv square. If you consider the bottom point, this is circle bottom point. So at this point you have horizontal velocity v0. So energy is equal to half mv0 square. At the same time, the tension at point A with respect to here, you have a tension acting on this direction. So tension Ta is equal to mv0 square by L plus mg. Mg is acting downwards, whereas horizontal force is acting this way. So at this point, mg plus mv0 square by L added together will give the tension on the string. So if you bring mg this side, Ta minus mg is equal to mv0 square by L, where Ta is the tension in the string at A. At the highest point C, if it goes here, the string slackens, so it becomes loose as the tension in the string becomes 0. Since the string is loosened, it does not have any tension, therefore this value will become 0. Therefore we can say energy at C is equal to half mvc square, the C relates at the point C, plus mg, and the length is 2L because it is having the full diameter, so it becomes 2L because this is the length of the string. If you consider from this point to this point, it will become 2L, therefore we have 2mgl. So mg, Ta is missing because tension is 0 at point C, therefore we have mg which is acting downwards. Mg should be equal to mvc square by L. This is by Newton's second law. Now E is equal to, you have the value for mg here, where Vc is the speed at c, right? Now mvc square by L is equal to mg. What you do is, for mvc square, bring this L this side, mgl. For mvc square, you substitute mgl. So 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. So you will get 5 by 2 mgl. This is the energy. Okay. Now equate equation 612. Here also energy, here also energy. So both these equations can be equated. So 5 by 2 mgl should be equal to m by 2 b naught square. Now if you simplify, m gets cancelled and v naught square 2 gets cancelled, m gets cancelled. So if you take root, v naught is equal to root of 5gl. So this is one equation. Next, it is clear from 614. So 614 is this equation, mg is equal to mvc square by L. M gets cancelled. Now what happens to vc square? It is gl. Therefore vc is equal to root of gl. That's how we are getting this equation. Now we are considering at point B. Here energy is equal to half mv square. So velocity at this point. See, one point you have to remember is, this bob is moving against the acceleration due to gravity. So kinetic energy of mvb square plus mgl. Now the length is only L. Either you calculate vertically or horizontally, it is only L. So equating this to the energy at A, that means half mvb square plus mgl, this is at B, and A we got already, which is half mv naught square. So now we can equate both these equations. So half mv square b plus mgl is equal to half mv naught square. Now what you do is, half v naught square. Okay. Now this is equal to, we have v naught square as 5gl. So we have 5gl. Now if we substitute this value, so you will be getting 5 by 2 mgl. Okay. So this is the relation for at the point B and equating B and A. Now we have VB square. Now if you take the root, VB is equal to root of 3gl. So this is from this equation. So we already have this relation. Half mvb square plus mgl is equal to half mv naught square. But v naught square is equal to 5gl. Okay, bring this bgl this side. Simplified, and for vb you take the root and you will get the answer as vb is equal to root of 3gl. Now the ratio of the third part is the ratio of the kinetic energy at B and C, which is kb by kc. Just now we had half mvb square divided by half mvc square. Half mvb square, so you square this term, you will get 3gl. Half mvc square. Okay, so the half mvc square, vc we already have the relation. So just see this relation, vc is equal to root of gl. If you square it, you will get only gl. So what happens is, gl get cancelled and the ratio is 3 by 1. That means the kinetic energy at C, if it is 1, then at B it is 3 times. That's the meaning. Okay. So at point C, the string becomes slack and the velocity of the bob is horizontal and to the left. If the connecting string is cut at this instant, the bob will execute a projectile motion with horizontal projection akin to a rock kicked horizontally from the edge of a cliff. Otherwise, the bob will continue on its circular path and complete the revolution. So this is the final statement about what happens when the string is cut, or when the string is rigid with the center, what happens to the object or the bob. It continues its revolution. Or else what will happen is, it will follow a parabolic path. That's the observation by this problem. Hope you have understood this problem. Thanks for watching. Nandri.